No.
Yeah, what are you doing?
No way.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the Honda guys. They said this ain't a GTR. Tommy ain't gonna be able to drive a K series. Yeah, nah, he's not gonna be able to. No. What's up, boys? It's officially assembly day for Tommy's Integra Type R. The boys got everything out of the trunk. There's nothing in there anymore. Everything was out on the floor earlier, but I didn't want to bore you guys with the assembly process of the ABS, like all the factory stuff. I'll show you guys the bay in a second. I'm going to go through some of the parts that we're actually putting on the car. I got the header from Tommy. He got a Myers competition header. It's probably one of the best headers on the market. It's a little, I think in my opinion, overkill for the setup, but the collector is not too big. Perfect header for like a 220, maybe a 240 to I think about maybe 300 horsepower car. We use Myers headers on literally all our cars. We got a skunk tooth street style intake manifold, and he has a throttle body, 70 mil throttle body right there. It's brand new. We have ktuned shift cables, hybrid racing shift box, and then over there we have the engine trans. But I'll show you guys the bay real quick. My brother got a lot done, him and Kevin, today on the engine bay. Put everything back. ABS unit is back in. What else did you guys do here today?
Well, the ABS unit is still loose because
you guys gotta drill them out, right?
Yeah, well, we drilled the holes, but we still have to tighten the bolts. But we have to drill the bottom holes.
So the headlights are completely in now. You guys see it, you know, Tommy with the zinc bolts. The headlights are in, the fenders are completely on, the hood is completely bolted. He zinced pretty much everything. Like, he zinced all the bolts, the fuse box bolts, all the brackets are zinced. Brake line, nuts, bolts for the fuel filter. He pretty much zinced everything. You guys can see that. So you guys remember the bay earlier, it was completely empty. My brother put the wiper motor back in with the wiring. All that stuff still has to go back on the hood prop. But battery tray is in with the zinc bolts, even the fuel line. He zinced literally everything. I don't know how I feel about the zinc on white. He even zinced the regular screws, like, you know, like the mud flap screws. And he zinced like the hood latch, which actually looks pretty dope. It looks really, really clean.
I think for this type of build, it looks pretty like OEM-ish. I like it. And
you guys know Tommy. Tommy loves everything zinc. Like, look at we still have a bunch of stuff that still has to go on. He literally zinced the whole bag of bolts. And if you guys see, these are the for the battery tie down. He even zinced those because they're usually black. All the bolts for the motor mounts. We still got a bunch of stuff to put on. What color are we doing for the valve cover? Let's show them the engine real quick.
I'd say yellow.
Yellow? I think we did yellow.
You know why? Because it's Integra, right? It's a JDM car, so later on the line, it'll have that spoon theme to it. So I think the yellow valve cover.
I don't know. I need you guys to drop in the comments right now what color you think valve cover would go good on this car. White JDM Integra Type R. There's nothing that really pops off in the bay. Everything's pretty much subtle. It's black, 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 and a bunch of zinc. Maybe yellow would look good.
Or yellow would pop.
Maybe black. I don't know. I think maybe a wrinkle black would look good too. Maybe a Kevlar.
I have a fresh yellow one right here.
No, we got yellow everywhere. Yellow. This is a spoon valve cover. This is one that we powder coated.
Done for that car.
I don't know. This is Tommy's engines right here. And then J-Rock finished the transmission today. We put a brand new M Factory LSD in here with brand new bearings. It's all closed up, finished, ready to go. We're gonna take the engine off the stand tomorrow. We have a comp 6-puck clutch that we're gonna put in here. We're gonna put a new starter, new alternator, and then we have to get some axles tomorrow. And got a K-tuned water neck. It's not finished yet. We're still bunning the engine up, so.
You have to order another block off for this.
Oh yeah, because
you can't have two radiator caps.
Yeah, so we have a Koyo full-size rad for Tommy's car, so we're gonna have to block the film neck off. So I don't know. We'll put the valve cover next to the engine bay, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what it would look like. I apologize for the noise. It's nice out today, so there's a lot of bikes. I don't know.
Or does the motor go this way?
I think you got it no, you had it the right way.
No, I'm just kidding.
What do you guys envision it, right? I think black.
No.
And then I'll show you guys the interior. They cleaned out the interior today too. We still have to put the shift box in, so there's no parts in here anymore. We're gonna put all the plastic panels back on. We still gotta take the heater box off to run the wiring. And then I'm hoping tomorrow the engine can go in. I'm just waiting for axles. And I think that's pretty much it. Tommy gave us the header, intake manifold. I got the coil packs here, engine harness. We have to install a sub harness actually tomorrow and put the suspension back in the front. I don't know what they're doing for suspension yet, but we didn't get that far. The stuff that's left here on the floor, we got the side skirts, splash guard, overflow tank, which probably not gonna use, maybe not. I don't know if he's gonna run the windshield washer, so I'm gonna have to ask him that. Heater hoses, we have new K-tuned ones, and the shift box. We're gonna do a no-cut shift box with the cables. The forks are painted already. So that's pretty much where we're at today. I'm hoping the engine will be here. I'm hoping the engine will be installed tomorrow, and then we'll work on the car maybe the rest of the week, or work on the car. I think we'll have it running maybe in less than 2 weeks. What do you think?
It'll probably be running by, what's today? Wednesday? Tuesday? It'll be running by Friday.
Today's Tuesday. Friday. I don't know about Friday, because you gotta think about it. We gotta still install the sub harness, engine harness.
The motor and training will be in tomorrow.
I don't know, maybe red. What do you guys think about red? He said motor and training will be in tomorrow?
Yeah. Everything will be bolted up, header, manifold.
Oh, and I forgot to show you guys the exhaust. We have the full exhaust here. We're not gonna use that can, we don't really like it. So stainless exhaust. I'm just gonna give you guys an idea of where we're going with this build. It's not like an all-out build. It's like kind of a stock build. It's K24, Type S trans, clutch kit. A car that makes like 220 horsepower, reliable, like, you know, everyday car pretty much. And you can use it for the track, you can use it, you know, a road race, whatever. It'll be a reliable 220, 240 horsepower car, and you can use it pretty much whenever. And the car got a Type S oil pump kit from 4Piston, so he can rev it to 9,000. But what's crazy to me is that the car was stock like this, right? I'll show you guys the engine bay in this car, because that car used to look like this one, right?
Bring up an old dyno clip, because that car wasn't a dyno before.
Yeah, Tommy actually tuned it. How much power did he make?
I think it was like 187, right? Or 190? Something like that.
That was loud. Oh, here it goes. 182. But we took out this complete swap from Tommy. Tommy actually has a swap like this for sale if anybody's interested. But the car used to look just like this, completely factory. And
to me, I'd pick the case swap over this any day. I mean, bang for the buck, K-series all day. Stock for stock, like what would you pick? B-series or K-series? Remember the K car we just drove, the red car? Can a B-series do that though?
No, but it just depends on your preference, right? If you're looking for a weekend car, it's something just to cruise around in, the B-series is awesome. But if you're looking for that extra like rip, yeah, go K-series. But it's all, like I said, all on preference. Like look at this car. This car's like stock. You know, it's a great daily driver. A car you could take to the car show. This car you could take to a car show, track, or whatever. You know, obviously every car got its own.
How about this? I got an idea. Both cars are here, right? Mm-hmm. How about we race after put the motor in?
Race. He's gonna want to race me. This car probably makes like 190, and this car's gonna make 240 and get smoked. But drop in the comments, what would you have done, or what setup would you have done in the Type R? I think Tommy did a decent job at 220, 240 horsepower build. Or would you have kept it original and left the Type R engine in it and just bought a regular LS shell? Because you could have did that and just put a GSR shell and put the K-swap in it. But a Type R is a Type R at the end of the day. So I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what's left. We still got to put the front suspension, springs, struts in. Tomorrow we're going to drill that. And then we should be good to drop the engine in. We got the other mount. I think we're gonna put it on the engine when it goes in. But everything's pretty much set. Everything's installed. We're gonna put the radiator in. And we have to bleed obviously all the brakes because the ABS unit is still loose. We have to figure out where we're gonna put the overflow battery. We have to take down the air box. So tomorrow should be a pretty busy day. We still have to put in the master cylinder also. So that's where we're at. And then motor hopefully being here tomorrow. But I'm gonna end that video here. Drop in the comments what you think we should do for valve cover color. I think yellow might be all right, black. I don't know about red, maybe red because it's a Type R. But drop in the comments what you guys think, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah.
You think it's probably gonna be the quickest car in Tommy's shop.
it.